Hey everyone, it's Maria here. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be following up from the previous week, and we did AM skincare last time, so we're going to do PM skincare. This is going to be done with just a handful of clean Canadian products. I'm going to show you two key ingredients that you definitely need to have in your skincare regimen if you are over 35. I'm in my mid-40s and I definitely would not be caught in my nighttime routine without these ingredients. So if you're curious to see what they are and what I use in the evening before I go to bed, then let's get to it. Okay, everyone. So every night skincare regimen needs a good cleanse. As I have mentioned in other videos, I don't cleanse my skin in the morning. I don't really feel like it's necessary. But at night, this is when I want you to do your really good cleanse. And what do I mean by that? Do you need to go crazy and double cleanse or triple cleanse? I mean, that is up to you. And I think also how much makeup you wear. Otherwise, what is the point of cleansing our skin like that? I already think that we are over cleansing our skin. So just try to find a really great, gentle cleanser that's going to remove everything. And it's just one product, all right? That's just going to remove everything of your skin, remove the day, remove the SPF, remove any little bit of makeup that you might be wearing. My first choice is always an oil cleanser because I find that that actually removes all the makeup. And I know it seems counterintuitive, but it does remove the oil without stripping your skin. So if you want to have just one like really good cleanse that's also giving something back to your skin, I would do an oil cleanse. And remember that for the oil cleanse, to remove it after you have massaged it really well, you're going to use a face cloth. So just think of, I guess, what resonates with you. If you say, you know, Maria, I don't want to be using a face cloth, then oil cleansing is not for you. However, I have curated the lovely Helena Lane cleansers. This brand is from the west coast of Canada, so from British Columbia. And this is the chamomile and yes, chamomile and mandarin. It's an amazing, can you see that? It's just like a really beautiful butter. And this would be amazing for your skin if you want something a little bit more nourishing. Also, it can be wonderful as a one-step cleanser. I have a video on that, just one-step skincare if you want to be super efficient about it. I'm going to make sure I link it here for you. But what I'm currently using, if you're not into oil cleansing, would be a milk cleanser. So you want to have a milk cleanser that, you can rinse off. So for those of you who are not into the whole face cloth situation. However, with a lot of the green, more natural brands, if you are wearing conventional makeup, you might have some issues around the eyes removing the makeup. So at that point, I would bring in a warm, wet face cloth to help your cream cleanser around the eyes and other areas where you have the most makeup. So this one here is by Cocoon Apothecary. It's the Petal Purity. Cocoon Apothecary has recently rebranded, so you will see on my site that the bottles are now white. They're EcoCert certified, and they recently made it into the Bay, which is Canada's, really big department store. So Petal Purity is very floral. So you have to I think you have to like the smell of your cleanser. I think that when we're doing a bit of that nightly ritual, you want it to be an experience, right? In the morning, it's all rush, rush, rush. Let's cleanse and shower and throw everything off and run out the door. So I feel like the natural skincare products can really enhance the experience of your regimen, whether it's day or night, but choose something that you really love. Choose a scent that just transfers you to another level that is really, touches your soul, that uses a bit of essential oils for aromatherapy. So it cleanses, but it's also giving you something for the soul. And I feel like the Petal Purity, if you like more of that floral scent, is fantastic. So this one is recommended for drier skin types, which is what most cream cleansers are for, or if you're normal. So this is a gentle milk cleanser made with organic lavender and geranium. It removes all oil. And some of the key ingredients in here, so of course it's milky. I will show you that in a minute on my face, but it contains sweet almond oil, coconut oil, it has lavender oil, geranium oil, what else? I guess that those would be the key ingredients. Glycerin, so really, really nice and moisturizing, but also it will not strip your skin. So I would take some of the oil cleanser and then I'm going to start massaging it. Now, what I find that works really well for me, but that's because I really love using a face cloth, is to wet the face cloth and then kind of like just bring some steam to your face. I love doing that. It just loosens up everything, like the makeup if you're wearing it. And it also, just really helps relax your facial muscles. So I really love starting with that, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. I also feel like, it helps like the pores kind of soften up and help your product go a little bit deeper. So with an cream cleanser like this, I would just massage it all over my face. If you do have makeup, you pay attention to the makeup. In this case, I don't have any makeup today, so you would just massage it in. Okay, do a really good job around the eyes if you have makeup on, and if it's not coming off, then just go in with your warm wet face cloth and just gently, give some attention to the eyes to make sure that your cleanser does the job. So for the purposes of the video, because I'm not near my sink, I'm going to remove the cleanser with a mist. And that's the Orange Blossom Mist by Cocoon Apothecary. Really beautiful and a nice pick-me-up if you want to have a mist like this. The Orange Blossom, because it contains, oh my goodness, I don't have the box, but it's like neroli. It's a neroli hydrosol. And if you don't know what neroli is, it is the orange flower. All right, so I would remove my cleanser, in your case, either a face cloth or you're rinsing it off. All right, and you just kind of like remove it, rinse it off, make sure you got everything. All right, and very, very gently pat your skin dry with a towel. And what I mean by gently is you're not gonna go and just, okay, scrub your face into a towel. You're just gonna lightly, remove some of the wetness so you're not like dripping wet. So that is the cleanse. Now, the second thing that you would do after you cleansed would be to do a mask. Now, this is not a nightly thing, but because we're talking about the PM skincare, it is an optional step that perhaps you want to do, for yourself once a week. There are multiple masks in the store. I'm not going to do one tonight. You know how those work, but just make sure that you choose something that, is for your skin. Okay, so let's say you're dealing with hormonal acne. Helena Lane has a beautiful one, which is with the willow extract. So that is pretty much nature's salicylic acid. I have a couple of them here. So the white willow and clay, right? If you're dealing with any breakouts, a lot of my clients swear by this. So a deep cleansing and calming treatment to smooth all skin types, clear blocked pores and blemishes. So if you suffer with that around the jawline or anywhere, if you have a teen at home that suffers with that, this one is fantastic. Okay, so all of Helena's masks and a lot of other clean beauty brands do not pre-mix their masks. So this is powder. Please open it carefully. So, and you will emulsify it or, kind of make it into a paste with a little bit of water. Or if you like, you can make it into a paste with a little bit of Greek yogurt, or you can make it into a paste by mixing in your hydrosol. All right, so that one would be fantastic for acne prone skin. And then if you're looking for something that's a bit more rejuvenating, if you wanted to kind of like remove, some of the dead cells with fruity acids, this one here is fantastic. This is the tropical fruit and coconut mask, 100% organic, but it contains coconut milk, mango, apple, and pineapple. So it's those fruity acids that actually give the skin a really beautiful, very, very light chemical exfoliation. So natural fruit acids gently clear the surface of the skin to reveal soft, glowing skin. Yes, of course, we all want that, especially when we are in our 40s and things tend to get dull. So you would put on your mask and you would leave it and then just remove it when it's about 80 or so percent dry. I always say don't let it kind of like cake on and completely dry, because then it's so hard to remove it. You're gonna go in with a face cloth, again, warm, wet face cloth, and you're just gonna like lightly steam your skin to like loosen it up and then just remove it off your skin. Don't let it completely get caked on, all right? So once a week, do a mask, all right? So you've done that, and then what do you do next? I really love applying all my skincare on damp skin. I find that it absorbs much more nicely. The products are more effective when they're applied to slightly damp skin. So after you remove your mask, if your skin is dry, hopefully it will feel a little bit wet, because you're removing it with a wet face cloth, or perhaps you've gotten it, rinsed off in the sink, but you can always mist again. Okay, to bring the hydration back into the skin. And then we're going to continue on with our moisturizer. And in this case, we're bringing in a retinol. Now, there's a lot of conversation out there about these botanical, retinol alternatives. They're not really retinol. They act like retinol, all right? So they kind of like mimic the effects. For those of us who want something a little bit cleaner, or for those ones who have sensitive skin, for those of us who, are pregnant, or we want to go out in the sun, and, we kind of don't want to be dealing with any of the side effects of retinol. So in this case, there are so many products out there, but you're looking for bakuchiol as a retinol. So I have two products in the store. I've talked about Phyto Clear before, which is from Graydon. And if you're looking for a really nice gel cream, this would be the one. All right. So it has an herbal smell. So you kind of have to like that herbal green, kind of earthy, smell, and it absorbs like nothing on the skin. It is, fantastic. Now, if you want to up your game, and if you want something a little bit more powerful, and you're looking for something that is going to actually help with, the bakuchiol, but also you're dealing again with any breakouts, hormonal breakouts. The serum, the bakuchiol serum by Etymology, which is a brand from Montreal, also contains exfoliating salicylic acid. All right. So, and then also a blend of just soothing oils. Okay. So it has, just so it doesn't, because retinol, one side effect that can be kind of harsh, especially when we're a little bit older and our skin is not producing enough, is dryness. So this one here actually has black cumin seed oil. It has grape seed oil, jojoba, cranberry seed oil. So these are just nice and light oils. And I find that this serum is really quickly absorbed. So you could have your gel cream go on. The Phyto Clear has two different ingredients that, it's called botanical retinol, but so many people out there argue about that. So let's call them, retinol alternatives that, will actually, help with anti-aging. I've heard from many clients that this also helps clear out acne as well. So fantastic for that, but also super hydrating for the skin. You saw how nice the gel cream is. Now, if you wanted something that is a little bit, has a little bit more power, a little bit more of the oil that can work for lines and wrinkles, there's nothing wrong with just layering the Etymology serum right on top. So especially for those of you who love the oils. Now this one, I feel like the smell is a little bit like the black cumin oil. So if you haven't smelled it, there's nothing else added to it. It's not going to smell like, vanilla or lavender or anything like that. I feel like it smells like, just like oil. So just massage it into the skin. And then this would be your last step. I would bring it around the eye area as well. I talked about an eye cream in the AM regimen. So if you prefer an eye cream, please bring it in. It's not necessary, but if you want to have that, of course, you could apply it at the same time or along with the Phyto Clear, and then just bring in a little bit of the oil. If you're using an oil on your face as the last step, it's the kind of the heaviest, I guess, or the last step to just like lock everything in, and you want to use it around the eye area, please just keep it low down and don't let it get into your eyes. It's not really comfortable. Now, anything that you have remaining on your hands, you can, on your fingertips, you can do on the back of your hands. Remember, your hands also show the signs of aging, or you can just simply add an extra drop for your hands. I do this every night and I massage it in, And then don't forget to do the same for SPF. Otherwise, there's what's the point of, using your nice retinol product on your hand when you're gonna completely forget about prevention, which is the SPF, all right? So just like massage it in, just make sure that you're treating your hands just like you are your face, because that's gonna show the signs of aging as well. Okay, so we talked about a good cleanse, and we talked about using a mask, right? Which is more like a physical exfoliant, I guess, depending on what you have, a mask or a scrub, okay? It's up to you and on your skin needs. If you want to brighten, or if you have dry skin and you want to exfoliate a little bit. But the one other ingredient that I want to talk about, and it has to be used at night, and it is a fantastic ingredient for anyone who is into that perimenopausal, menopausal stage of life, would be glycolic acid. Now, I have some videos that talk about glycolic acid. I have a whole, series of videos on perimenopausal, menopausal skin. But this ingredient here has to be used in the evening. It has to be used in the evening because it makes your skin more sensitive, to the sun. So please keep it for your nighttime regimen. Now, when you're using this, you're going to use it after you cleanse, and then you're done, all right? So it depends on how well your skin takes glycolic acid. I wouldn't recommend every single night to skip the moisturizer or skip the retinol, but you need to find kind of like a balance. So perhaps you're using glycolic acid 3 times a week. The rest of the days, you're going to use what I showed you. You're going to cleanse, mist, moisturizer, maybe a bit of the retinol oil or a different oil that you really, really love. That's a little bit more nourishing, gives a little bit more of those nice essential fatty acids to the skin. Now, the other nights, what you're going to do is you're going to use a glycolic acid. And this one here is 100% derived, 10% glycolic acid, which is the strongest that you can get over the counter without seeing your dermatologist. So why do you need this? Because it is fantastic at giving you a chemical exfoliation. It kind of, glycolic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, so it loosens up the glue that kind of keeps your skin cells, together. So anything dry, any old skin that you kind of want to shed, reveal the new skin to the surface. And also a fantastic collagen booster. So this would be wonderful for anyone who is in that age where the collagen production does slow down. So it's not, it's not like giving collagen to your skin, it's helping your skin make more collagen. And this is essential for having, youthful, smooth skin into your 40s. So with the LASPA glycolic acid, so let's say you're going to do a little patch test when you first start using it. I haven't had anyone complain about irritation, but you might be sensitive. So you're going to do a little patch test, and let's say all is well, you're going to use it every night after you cleanse. You can use little cotton pads. It actually comes with a little box of cotton pads. You're going to press it up, get the product on the cotton pad and kind of, swipe it over your face. Now, it doesn't have to be everywhere, but it can be any dark spots that you've been tackling. So let's say for me, I have one right here that I've been working on, and I've seen it significantly fade. So just use it, where you feel you need help. It's fantastic for brightening up the skin and any spots. Really great for lightening up, discoloration and sunspots. So awesome product. And then after you have applied that on your skin, and you can do that, as I mentioned, with this, or you can actually just take it and directly apply it on the skin, just focusing, on those areas we talked about. And then you're done. You're not going to put anything on that. I know there's other glycolic acids out there that say you can follow up with your moisturizer. So not for this one. You're going to apply it on your skin, and then you're going to go to bed and you're done. Now, the next day, don't forget that you have to be really, really good with your SPF. So you're going to do your AM regimen and, of course, wear SPF, especially when you're using a glycolic product. Now, see how your skin does with that. And, from 1 day a week, when you first start, you can do 2 days a week, and then you can do 3 days a week. So just keep a good balance. And then when it finishes, it's about 15 mils. When it finishes, there is a refill actually that you can grab from the store, and you can just dump it in here. all right, and refill it. You can keep the little container. So just keep a good balance. I find that, when I finish it, I give my skin a little break, right? And I go back to my moisturizers. You want to have like a good balance with that. So, you want to be nourishing the skin. I know you'll be doing that in the AM, but I wouldn't be using like glycolic acid, like, I don't know, like months and months and months, like on end, without actually giving your skin a break. You might want to do a break during the hottest hottest months of the summer, and then start back up in the fall. So just giving you some ideas there. All right. Again, it's personal. See how it makes your skin feel. See how much it reduces those lines. It's such a multitasker. I'm sure you're gonna love using it. Okay, everyone, so I hope you enjoyed my recommendations. Thank you so much for being here. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see what is coming up next week. So remember, your skincare routine at night does not have to be complicated. Just bring in those 2 actives that can actually help benefit your skin at this stage in your life, and then keep everything else simple. So thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you next time.